students, welcome back to the series of lectures of Intermediate 1B. Today we are going to discuss the same exercise, that is the 9C exercise, which we were discussing in so many previous video lessons in that the continuation part. There are so many problems, so I have done till the 8th problem in the previous session. Now I'll be continuing the 9th problem of section 2 of 9C exercise. Let's begin here. Here find the derivative of this part, that is e raised to the power of minus ax square sine of x log x given. See, clearly there are two functions, so we'll proceed to the uv product rule. Okay, so let me suppose the first one as u and the second one as v. Okay, so let us derivate it. I'll suppose this as y, so dy by dx, directly applying the uv product rule. Okay, so this is u, so u as it is, and the derivative of sine x log x, so write the derivative like this, plus, okay, this is v dash, so again we will be taking u dash into v, so we get sine of x log x, right? So we'll do the derivative here, e raised to the power of minus ax square, and derivative of sine function is cos function, isn't it? So cos of x log x first, then using the chain rule, again since this is not the complete only x, we have to use the chain rule and derivate this one, that is x log x. So again this is in the form of a product, yes. So we should do the derivative of this. This is again u and this is v, plus e raised to the power of, the derivative of this is e function is e raised to the power of ax square. Again using the chain rule, we should do the derivative of minus ax square, that is minus 2ax, right? 2 comes before since it is the exponential, multiplied by sine of x log x, right? Here we should do the derivative of this again in the form of uv. So that I'll do e raised to the power of minus ax square cos of x log x. Here derivative of this is u, that is x, log x derivative is 1 by x plus log x into derivative of x is just 1, okay? So we have done the derivatives, all the derivatives multiplied by minus 2ax sine of x log x. So we will do the simplification part here. Here x and x goes off and 1 plus log x is remained. This 1 plus log x, 1 you can write it as log e plus log x, right? See, this part only I am doing. So this I can write it in the product rule. See, for the logarithms, ex you can write. Yes. Now this as it is, that is e raised to the power of minus ax square cos of x log x. We'll do some part of simplification and we'll keep it as it is. Minus ax cos of x log x. Here we have minus and 2ax e raised to the power of minus ax square sine of x log x. Is there anything common? Let's see. Minus 2ax e raised to the power of minus ax square sine of x log x. So let's check whether anything is common here. E raised to the power of ax square is common. E raised to the power of ax square is common, that's all. So that we can take it off. Ax square. So we can keep it in a bracket cos x log x, cos x log x actually, cos x log x and log ex minus, so 2ax sine of x log x. So this is a final answer. Pause it and note it down. Now the 10th one, sine inverse of 2 raised to the power of x plus 1 by 1 plus 4 raised to the power of x. Here are given inverse functions, inverse trigonometric functions, okay? So we will take this as a y, so dy by dx like that. But before that, we will simplify this into the trigonometric ratios, okay, so that this coming into some sine function, so that it will be reduced with the sine inverse, okay. So then we will be applying the derivative. Now let me suppose here we will keep 2 raised to the power of x as tan theta, okay. Put tan theta as 2 raised to the power of x. Now this will be simplified as sine inverse of, so this 2 raised to the power of x, I have taken it as tan theta plus 1 here, tan theta, and not 1, 2 tan theta. See here, you can write this as 2x multiplied by 2, isn't it? So that is 2 into tan theta, 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta. Here the same thing, 4x, I am writing it as 2 raised to the power of 2 whole to the power of x, that becomes 2 raised to the power of x whole square. You can interchange, isn't it? 2 raised to the power of x, right? So this is the rough part here, I am writing this. So this is 2 raised to the power of x is tan, so tan square. So I have resolved it. Now this form of 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta is nothing but sine 2 theta. And if it is a minus here, it becomes tan 2 theta. But here we have plus. So this can be reduced to sine 2 theta. Sine 2 theta formula in terms of tan. Right. Now here the sine inverse and sine goes off, you get 2 theta. Okay. So if we finally got y is equal to 2 theta, we will do the derivative differentiating with respect to theta. That comes to dy by d theta. So that is equal to 2 theta, you can take it out. So just 2 you get. Okay. Let me keep this aside. Now we will be taking this. Let 2 to the power of x is equal to tan theta. Let me take this. Okay. I'll be doing the differentiation with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to theta again. So that means dx by d theta I want. Okay. So a to the power of x, d by d theta of a to the power of x, you get it as we know a to the power of x, the standard rule, that is ax log a. The same thing. So 2 raised to the power of x log 2 is equal to differentiation of tan theta is equal to secant square theta. Now here if you see that and also, so we are doing here we are doing differentiation with respect to theta, but this function is in x. So again chain rule dx by d theta we get. Yes. So this is equal to secant square theta. Here function is in x. I am doing the derivative with respect to theta, that is dx by d theta. So 2x log x, again we have to do with the chain rule dx by d theta. This is equal to secant square theta. I can write secant square theta as 1 plus tan square theta as a second identity, we know, because tan function I have in the form of 2 root x, 2 raised to the power of x. So here I can take 2 raised to the power of x into log x dx by d theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta, that is 1 plus tan theta is 2 raised to the power of x whole square. So again that comes to 4 raised to the power of x. Yes. And we will be getting this dx by d theta. We'll shift this to the other side. So let me write it here. Okay, let me write it here. Here dx by d theta I want. So 1 plus 4 raised to the power of x divided by this part, I am bringing it here, 2x log x. 2x multiplied by log x. Okay, but we want d theta by dx, we will flip over, that is finding the reciprocal. Here that comes to 2 raised to the power of x log x divided by 1 plus 4x. Okay, so we got these two. See these two, dy by d theta and d theta by dx. So our function dy by dx, we want the derivative of this with respect to x. So that is, I can write it as substitution formula like dy by d theta multiplied by d theta by dx. Okay. So these two I have this and this, just multiplication. So dy by d theta is 2 multiplied by 2x log x divided by 1 plus 4 raised to the power of x. So you can simplify here, this is 1. So 2x plus 1 you can take log x divided by 1 plus 4 raised to the power of x. This is the final answer. Pause it and note it down. Now the second problem, find dy by dx for the following functions. Here given, so till now we have done in the second section, the first bit in that so many problems, that are 10 problems are there, we have completed. Now moving over to the second bit of the second section. In that first one, x is equal to 3 cos t minus 2 cos cube t and y equal to 3 sin t minus 2 sin cube t given this. Okay, we need to do the differentiation of dy by dx for these functions. Now the functions are in the form of t. So we will take the first one, that is x. So I will derive it with respect to t, dx by dt. This first one. So we will do it directly. 3 can take it out. Cos t, derivation of cos t is minus sin t. Yes, minus 2. Here cos cube t, that comes to 3 cos square t. And again derivative of cos t is minus sin t. So this I can write it as minus 3 sin t, minus of minus is plus 6 cos square t sin t. Okay, something we can, there is common there, we can take out the common thing. If you take the common, if you take 3 minus 3 sin t, let me take minus 3 sin t, suppose, yes. So here 1 is left over, again minus 2 cos square t. Okay, minus 3 sin t, I have taken it out. So this comes to minus 3 sin t, and this 1 minus 2 cos square t is just cos 2t. Okay, here we have reduced it into this form. This is dx over dt. Now we will go for y function. Let us derive it with respect to t. Dy by dt is again 3 cos t. So minus 2 into 3 sin square t. Again the chain rule of sin t is minus cos t. Okay, so this comes to 3 cos t minus minus plus 6 sin square t cos t. Here we can take common as 3 cos t. So that comes to 1. Yes, 1 plus 2 sin square t. But if we get to minus, so here let me see here 3 here 3, and derivative of sin t is minus cos t, isn't it? No, just it is cos t, we know that. Yes, minus here minus 2 into 3 sin square t. Again derivative of sin t is not minus, just plus, right? That's the wrong we have done. That is only plus. Okay, that is minus. So this comes to minus, right? So this here 3 cos t. Here this forms cos 2t formula in terms of sine. Here we have done something here. See here, just taking the common, let us take positive 3x square t only, so that, yes. So if I take the positive one here, so we will write here 2 cos square t and minus 1, right? This comes to cos 2. That is a simple correction here. So these two, yeah, we have written right. Now let us proceed. This is called dy by dt here. Now we want, yeah, this is the rough part. Here we want dy by dx is equal to dy by dt multiplied by dt by dx. Okay, so here dy by dt is 3 cos t multiplied by cos 2t multiplied by this. If you reverse it, this if you reverse 1 by 3 sin t cos 2t. So either ways you can do cos 2t goes off. So this becomes dy by dt is 3 cos t cos 2t. Yes. So we get it as dy by dt into dt by dx, that is here 1 over 3 sin t cos 2t. So we can cancel it off. This comes to cos t by sin t, that is cot of t. So this is the answer. Please pause it and note it down. A simple correction here that you can make. See here, x is equal to 3at by 1 plus t cube, y is equal to 3at square by 1 plus t cube. There is a square here, that's all. Okay, there are again two functions. We will do the derivatives for dx by dt, dy by dt, and later on we will use the substitution rule. Okay, here dx by dt, here the first function here, since it is in the form of u by v, so that is the quotient rule. So that is v into u dash, yes, minus u into v dash, yes, divided by v square. So this comes to 1 plus t cube, derivative of 3at. Okay, 3a you can take it out with respect to t. So t is just 1 you get. So 3a minus 3at. 1 is just 0 and t cube is 3t square. So 1 plus t cube whole square. So we will multiply or else let us take 3a common here. If I take 3a common, this becomes 1 plus t cube, and if I take 3a common, this becomes 3t cube. Yes, 3t cube. T cube is there. 3a I have taken common, so t cube is left over here. Yeah, 1 plus t cube whole square. Now here this comes to 3a into 1 minus 2t cube, subtracting. So we'll keep this aside. This is dx over dt. Now we will do dy by dt, the second function. Okay, this function. Same the uv rule. So v 3at square derivative minus 3at square u into derivative of the first, that is v function, divided by 1 plus t cube whole square. So that is 1 plus t cube into derivative of this 3a comes out and 2t. T square is 2t. So 6at. We get here 2t and this 3a. 3a and 2t. So 6at minus 3at square. Here 1 derivative is 0 and t cube. Yes, we have the same thing. Yes, 1 derivative is 2t. T cube is 2t square. So 1 plus t cube whole square. So we will write it here. So this, if you are taking 3at common again, so we have t4 here. If I take 3a and t, there are here t4 is there, here t4 is there. So we can take 3a t4 also common. Yes. Okay, let's do the product here first. 680. First let's do, not to get confused, 680 plus 680 raised to the power of 4 here minus 680 6a t raised to the power of 4 here. This goes off, I think. See here 3 to 6 a and t4. So minus here plus 6a t raised to the power of 4, right, divided by, we have 1 plus t cube whole square. So this comes to just 6at by 1 plus t cube whole square. This is our dy by dt. Okay, check over again here. Here also we have 3a I have taken common. You get 1 plus t cube and here 3t cube. Here if I take the same way, if I take 3at common, 3a common, 2t will be there. So 2t plus 2t4. Here also 3at if you take, 2t4 will be there. Again 2t4, t2t4 will be getting cancelled. So why to get confused? So I have again multiplied it. Then we have, here you get 6at4. Here you get 6at4. So minus and plus goes off. So this is only dy by dt here. And we want dy by dx. So that is dy by dt. You can multiply or either you can divide. See here, dy by dt divided by, if you are taking dx by dt. So this comes up. So dt goes, so you get it. You can divide or you can just multiply the reciprocal. Here you have dy by dt here, the same thing, 6at by 1 plus t cube whole square divided by dx by dt. Let us see, dx by dt is this one, that is 3a 1 minus 2t cube divided by 1 plus t cube. This v squares, same thing. So these two goes off. So we finally get 6at, but 3a 1 minus 2t cube. Again you can also cancel a, can cancel 3 twice. So the final answer is 2t. 1 minus 2t cube. That's all. This is our dy by dx with respect to x. Pause it and note it down.